What's up, Aries? You know we ain't gonna miss you. Aries-Leo-Sagittarius, not my homies, not my friends, not my ride or die. Do-do-do-do-do-do. From the other side, we finally found a piece of the pie. It says beans don't cook in the kitchen, and you know you don't get on the grill. Cause then you're gonna have to look up some recipes and find something to go with that meal. Well, up to the big leagues and make a supper you won't forget. And the soul and the food, you gon' feel so good inside. Yes, cause you're gonna know that Most High just heard your prayer when you were asleep. Oh, this challenge. Okay, let me get started now. Come on, Spirit. Now, this is the legend and purposes. Oh, what's going on, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? You know what I'm saying? Now, all black magic go back 100% in the heart. You know, that Most High in the Spirit, when it hit you, it hit you. Now, Aries, what's going on? See, it's something about worthness. You know, 14, you need to know your worth. You know your value and what you're here for. What are you worth on this planet? You are not a stump on the wall. You need to learn. When the sun, when you start talking, the sun and the sun is gonna shine on your voice. You gotta know that you're worthy. You gotta know that you're worthy, Aries. And you authenticity at 38. Somebody gotta get in there. Authenticity, and know you worthy and level up. Somebody can be 39, it don't mean 39 days. You need to level up and have joy in your life. 16, when you start leveling up in your worth, you'll find joy in your life this week. That's what you're working on this week across watch. Now, Leo, damn it, you got me all in my feels. Now, Leo, you look, you got divine line at 6. They're trying to help you, divine line trying to help you, so you can live out loud. Someone 31, so you don't have to be caught in that. I can't say what I really want to say because it might be bad. That's the problem. You're not living in your authenticity because you're still living behind. You need to cut cords with family members that don't appreciate electrical cord. It's time to sever that cord. 27, it don't matter. Don't necessarily gotta be your age, but sometimes you gotta walk away. And if you don't, there's a storm coming. Cause there's gonna be something. Somebody 13 could be in the birthday. There's a storm brewing for you, Leo, to cut cords with these people that are keeping you trapped and bound to their situations. And it's time for you to find your life. If you can't let family, friend, I don't care who it is, make storm and hell in your life. And you don't want to wake up out of that. You got to set that cord. Sometimes you got to let it go and go on up to divine. Then go to the divine, let them lead you. Because, honey, they going to lead you to something. And it ain't going to be over into no box if you're doing the right thing. It's going to be in a positive way. Now, what's going on with Sag? What's up, Sag? Player. I hear my players in the house. What's up, Sag? I hear my players in the house. Somebody 34 and the truth's going to come out. Somebody, the truth, about 15, somebody about this is a wounded healer. Somebody's the wounded healer, and the truth gonna come out about it. And they need to surrender 44 that you're wounded. Surrender that to the divine, and use your intuition from there. 35, it don't necessarily gotta be your birthday. Use your intuition to go up. Don't be afraid to move, Sag. Come on, let go of the truth gonna come out so you can heal from a subject, cause it's got you weighing on your soul that you got something happened to you. Something made you, and you gotta release it. You gotta let it go. You can't hold on to that. Surrender that. Surrender, Sag. It's time this week to surrender. And go ahead, surrender and heal. Look at that. That fell over there, so I don't know what it is. Okay, it says background checks. See, they was trying to do background checks. Okay, and it fell right here on somebody named Leo about a wreck in the past. They was trying to do a background check on this wreck. Something about their remembrance in the past, something they didn't remember. Something somebody said they didn't remember. Somebody didn't remember something. I don't know what this is, but it says somebody named Irby in the past. I don't know why that came out. But somebody didn't remember about something that wind chime, peace and harmony, that they wanted peace and harmony in their life. their life. And somebody for they wasn't protected on something. Somebody says for protection of the universe, God, spiritual God, they lost their protection because of sister was just lying on me, period. It's a sister that lied on somebody. And somebody was saying that somebody was sick in the head. You know, somebody named Lucille, somebody was saying somebody was sick in the head. And that wasn't the case. It said something about be true to the love and the love will be true to you. That ain't always true, because sometimes it don't work like that. A message from your guardian angels, you know, they don't, you know, they're trying to come to you, but you sideways don't want to receive it. So you're not receiving because you don't want to receive. Somebody from Arizona in the past could have lived in Arizona in the past. Something about your auntie and your uncle was doing a crime on you for a trust fund in the past. They was doing something in the background that you didn't see allegedly. That's why that went down. And then, you know, we're not going to say that because we're going to, something about 44. Something about 44 allegedly. Something about a child support not coming for somebody. Somebody says they want to follow their heart. They didn't want to. And they didn't know how to be faithful. Somebody didn't follow their heart and be faithful. And somebody said they thought child support is going to come forever. But see, you know, they don't always work like that, man. It don't always work like that. It says somebody's comments are wrong about somebody named Man. Something about comments. Allegedly, I don't know who this is. Allegedly, don't get mad at me. Something about lights. The lights out are always just win. They said they don't believe that. So they don't believe love and light. They says, I am sorry that I hurt you. That was never my, yeah, it was their problem to hurt you. Don't believe that shit. They were trying to hurt you, man. It ain't no sorry when you trying to hurt me. And then they also wanted you healed in the past. They wanted you gone, you know what I'm saying? So they got calm, and that's what's wrong with it. And they want to sugarcoat it, man. They sugarcoating the truth. Your soulmate coming soon. Don't worry. It says somebody here need to meditate, participate. They don't want to do that. It says they said, do better and stop stealing. They don't want to. Somebody said, I ain't gonna never stop stealing. I love stealing. Crosswatcher, whoever this is, I don't know, somebody you know. It was a cancer in the past. They said they love stealing and they ain't gonna stop. They said nightlife, gambling in Vegas too. They was gambling and doing all kinds of stuff. And they said they ain't never gonna stop, man. They said, I refuse to stop, man. I refuse. You know, they said they ain't gonna do it no more. And they ain't. They said they wasn't gonna do it no more. So somebody may get their flowers. Somebdy gets discolored ribs because they gonna be fighting with these people. See, somebody gonna be fighting and they need to watch it. And then they was, and the reason why I led up to it, because somebody allegedly, trigger warning, somebody was putting something in their sippy cup. Somebody, you know, excuse me, y'all. Somebody was putting their urine, you know, in somebody's sippy cup and drink some food. So y'all gotta be careful who you know. And they don't want this to be known on TV that they was trying to sabotage your drinks, you know. And this was supposed to be your true soulmate is coming. No, it ain't coming towards you because they was doing that to somebody that was born in the name of April. You know what I'm saying? It says because, and somebody says, here's some people that was involved in and they was doing this and they was involved in this allegedly. That they was doing this too, and they was doing that in your cub. It says your kids or your was doing a lot of DRUSs in the past. See, that's what it was. They didn't want nobody to know, and they they was trying to take a bath because they was smelling bad, and they didn't want to take a bath, a man or lady. They don't like getting in the tub. Whoever this is, they just love stinking. It says it's a new start. Ain't no new start coming with these people. It says somebody was a gay man or lady in the past, and they didn't want to let you know. They says you and your loved one are Satan. No, they ain't. It says your freak out. So songwriter was trying to give you a contract. That's a gift from God coming to you, because you're going to be able to heal the sick, and plus they like your freestyles. And see, they want you to have some broken bones, but you know, that's what they did. It's in the reverse. Somebody in a blue car was trying to do that to somebody in a blue car, give them some broken bones. And somebody born to yield the dragon, I'm telling you, they tried. It says everything is exposed about this cruel game they played in the past. They don't want that to come out. They don't want that to be exposed. Somebody 2000 in the past. It says your intuition chills down their spine, and that's why they mad. You know, it says there's a lot going on right now, a lot in my life right now. That's what this earth angels is saying. They just got a lot going on. That's what this Leo. Somebody said they was trying to go towards you, but they couldn't go towards you because somebody pleads guilt and make a plea deal for an M in the past. So they couldn't say nothing for these opportunities, and there's a lack of communication in this relationship is a problem. Somebody back in 1989, they said their lack of support and aspiration for my goals. That's what I thought in the past. And somebody in the Jagger, that's what made me mad. And they scared that for doing spell work on you now because they know you who you is. They didn't know at that time that you was that, you know. Like, share, and subscribe.